money work for you. So what we are going to be learning today is how we get to have money work for us. So that is investment, because there are many ways of generating income, but tonight we are going to be talking about investment and having money work for you. So that means that is one secret of the rich, that they have money work for them and they can be able to do other things that are more important. So we are going to be tapping into this company called Petronpay, and a brief introduction of this company. Petronpay was founded in the year 2010 in the US by our CEO called Mr. Johnny Grant. So Petronpay since 2010 up to 2019 has been a private traded company, and from 2019 up to the present moment it went public. So that means that it was open to the general public, that is you and I. We become investors and get to tap into this company and also be able to have money work for us. So what Petronpay gets to deal with is oil and petroleum, and you can be able to have a quick hint from what you are seeing on your screen. So it is giving us an opportunity whereby we can be able to become investors and have money work for us. So what I'm going to be sharing with you now is how you're going to be able to have money work for you. So there are two sides of this presentation, and I like to be able to prepare you on what is coming up. So the first part of this presentation will be dealing with what is oil, and also a little bit history of oil and the application, which I'm going to just peruse through, because this is general knowledge and we've been able to have this knowledge over us, and it is always open to each and everybody of us. Then I'm going to be able to move into detail on the second part of the presentation, which will be how do you get to benefit, what is it in for you, and why should you take yourself the next half hour also to be able to listen and learn. So there's those two sides of the presentation. The first part I'm going to be able to rush through and be able to share more with you. Then we're going to be looking into the second part, whereby I need you to be very attentive. I need you to follow with me. If you are able to take notes, be able to take notes, and I'm going to be able to answer any questions that might arise towards the end. So kindly ensure all right, I believe there was a technical hitch, but we are together. So okay, let's flow. I don't know who's playing around with the meeting settings, but kindly just concentrate and we get to move with one training. Okay, so moving forward, as I've said, the company gets to deal in petroleum and oil, and we get to be able to tap into this industry. If you look at various countries that have been able to have the main resources coming from oil, they are very wealthy countries. And so also people who trade in oil and petroleum, these are very wealthy people. So you are also having this opportunity. And the interesting thing is you don't need a lot of money. So moving forward with our presentation, is the company has been able to partner up with refineries, which give them an extra edge for them to produce a lot of profit in the trading of oil. And that is how they're going to be sharing with us those profits, because we are investing and we are becoming investors. Then it is based on one of the largest investment centers. That is the positioning. In business, positioning is very important, so that you get to win and also get to have an extra edge above everybody else. So moving forward, petroleum is also known as the black gold because of the raw nature in which it is mined, it is drilled, and then it is always converted to the various byproducts and also the products that we get to use, the various fuels and also gas. So the history back from 1859 up to the present moment, it has always been drilled, and also from various countries. Looking into the application, just apart from the renewable energies, that is for transportation and also for industries, then you also have all these byproducts, which means that you are tapping into a commodity that has a wide variety of uses. Then the top producers, you can be able to see all these countries that have been listed there, and you can also be able to testify to how wealthy these countries are just from the production or the produce of oil and petroleum. And also you can be able to see the top consumers on your right. So petroleum, it is something that has a future because this is what we need to run our homes. This is what we need to run our cars. This is what we need to run industries. So the market is there, the future is there, is not going to be replaced anytime soon. And so you can be sure that you are in a long-term investment. Then what are the advantages? Why should you be looking into the petroleum and oil industry? This is a volatile asset. It provides you a platform for you to invest your money. The market is there. The applications are there, and also the daily trading, because oil and petroleum is something that is used all over the world, and there are large profits that are being made on a daily basis. So I've already shared why you should be investing and what it has in terms for you. That profit, sustainability, and also for the long term, that is something that is open for you to be able to offer you good profits and be there for the long term. So right up to that point, I've been able to go through the first part of the training, the first part of the presentation, which was a little theory on what you're tapping into and which industry and why you should be looking into this industry. So at this moment, I'll ask each and everybody present this evening to kindly concentrate and we get to move forward. I'm not really sure who's playing around with this Zoom, but if I get to see, then I'm going to kick you out, because we are here to learn and we are here to fully concentrate. So kindly stop playing around, because we have to respect each other. So moving forward, we have come to the second part of this training, to the second part of this presentation this evening, and now we are going to be learning what is it in for you and why do you stand to benefit once you become part of this investment and you become an investor. So Petronpay as a company gets to offer each and everybody two options, whereby option number one, as you can be able to see on your screen, is what you call an entrepreneur stroke, what I also call an investor. So here you get to invest your money and become a partner in the company's operations, that in return it is going to be sharing with you the profits, or what you call the profit sharing, or rather in another term we also call these the daily bonuses. So you're going to be able also to enjoy those profits for a period of around 10 months, which will be able to give you a return of 300%, or 3 times the amount of money that you get to invest. How interesting is that? You become an investor, you have money work for you, and in the end, you are working with 3 times the amount that you get to invest. So that is way number one, and this is open for everybody. And we are going to be looking in the next slide, how much do you need? You don't need a lot of money. I can tell you that for free, depending on where you are at this moment. Then option number two, right there, is for the people who are hungry for money, for the people who don't want to wait for a long period, but they are success driven and they want to see results sooner and sooner. So you become a marketer and you become part of the company and you help in the growth of the company, and in return the company is going to be able to help you be able to uh, earn commissions. Why should you be able to earn commissions, or should you be paid for you helping the company grow? Yes, because you are marketing the company and you are contributing to the growth of the company, and you are also helping the company to be able to become more and more stronger, because you are having more and more investors, and you are going to be able to earn the various commissions, and there are many more. We are going to be looking into those one by one. So with that being said, now let's look into how much money do you need for you to be able to get started, and then we are going to be looking now into each and every of those commissions and how do you get your returns if you are an investor. So you can see, since I started mentioning out that you don't need a lot of money, that is about $25. Since these are US based company, then we are going to be dealing with the dollars as the common denominator or the common currency. So you can invest as little as $25 all the way up to uh, 1,999, that is about $2,000, and you can get to convert these to your local currency. I know this evening we are having a lot of people joining in all the way from Zambia. So for the people in Zambia, $25, that's about 600 plus or take kwacha. For the people in Kenya, that is about 3,000 Kenya shillings. And you, if you are from a different country, then you can get to convert that to your local currency. Then you can also invest $50, $99, 249, 499, or 999, or 1,999. That is about $2,000. For the people in Kenya, that is about 240,000 Kenya shillings. For the people in Zambia, that is about 45, 46,000 kwacha. So anything in between there, you can be able to invest if you are comfortable and if you can be able to get started. My best urge is go with any amount on the right side, either the 499, the 999, or the 1,999. And I know there is somebody here who's wondering, what if I have more than $2,000? What if I have 4,000? What if I have 6,000? What if I have 10,000 and I want to invest in this company? Then you can be able to set up multiple accounts of the 1,999, say that is $2,000, depending on how much you're going to be able to have or invest, and then you're going to be able to maximize that. So with that being said, now let's look what are the returns for you and how does that get to work once you've been able to invest. So as I had mentioned, as you can see on your screen, there are various ways on which you can be able to have your investment back sooner. And way number one, the profit sharing. These are for the investors. That is from the first way. This is for the investor, where you are sharing the profits that the company is generating, and this will be coming in from Monday to Friday. Then from way number two all the way to number six, these are for the guys who are hungry for success and want to market the company. They want to help the company grow, and in return, the company is going to be sharing with you those profits. So way number two is optional. If you don't want to market, then just go for way number one, and you will be also able to reap up to the 300% of the amount that you get to invest. But if you want to see your money sooner, and also if you want to be able to create a bigger business, a bigger income portfolio, then you go for way number two up to way number six, where you also be able to help other people become investors. And I can't really stress this much. You can't help but keep quiet the moment you see your profits are coming in and the company is true to its words. Then you are going to be able to share this with your friend, with your family, with your colleagues, because it becomes by default. And if you love the people around you, then you're going to be sharing this, and in return the company is going to be paying you. So let's look into the various ways on which you get to earn. And way number one is what we are calling the profit sharing. So how I know you're wondering, how does this profit sharing get to work? So if you ever invested in the stock market, or if you ever bought shares from a company, then you understand at the end you're going to be earning, or you've been able to earn what we call dividends, which either come annually, biannually, or quarterly, depending on which organization that you get to invest. So Petronpay as a company also offers you the same. The only difference is you are going to be paid from Monday to Friday at an average of 1.5% of the amount that you get to invest. As you can see the example given on your screen, if you choose to go with a $249 investment, then you're getting a return of $3.74 coming in each and every day from Monday to Friday. So for all the investors that are in Petronpay this morning or this evening, depending on which part of the company, which part of the world they are in, then they got paid. Did I get paid? Yes, I'm also an investor, and you're going to be also hearing towards the end all other investors and what it has been able to benefit them. So you are going to be earning $3.74 from a $249 investment. So let me take you back just one step so that you get to see the fuller picture and why I'm also encouraging you to go for the bigger packages. Also to encourage you is that at the end of the week, you are working with $18.7 from $249. So just to take you back so that we ensure that you fully understood. So let's look into what are the returns from the various packages. So if you go with a $25 investment, then you will be working with that $0.38 from Monday to Friday. $0.75 will be coming in from an investment of $50. Then $1.49 coming in from an investment of $499. 3.74, you've already seen that from the earlier example. Then 499 gives you $7.49 each and every day. 999 gives you a return of $14.99. And kindly be able to convert this to your local currency and see how much that is translating into Monday to Friday. Then $29.99 is what will be coming in if you choose to invest the 1,999 investment. My biggest urge is go with the right side. You can never go wrong, because as early as tomorrow, if you invest this evening, then you're going to be sharing those profits. And that is the beauty of having money work for you. Another thing to note is you need a minimum of $25 for you to be able to make that withdrawal from the company. And so just to give you this a perspective, it is going to take you about 3 months for you to be able to accumulate or have a return of a minimum of $25 if you go with the 25 investment. It's going to take you about 2 weeks if you go for the 249, where you're getting a return of $3.74. Then in 1 week, you can be able to withdraw if you go with the 499 investment. Then in every 2 days, because 24.99, that is about 14.99, that is about $15. So in 2 days, you can be able to make a withdrawal because you'll be having more than $25. Then the 1,999, you're getting 29.99, that is more than $25. So you can be able to withdraw. So kindly be able to go with any investment on the right side, because you can be able to make a withdrawal on a daily basis, or on every 2 days, or a week, or 2 weeks, depending on where we choose. But go for the biggest barrel because the platform is the same. You are investing into the same. What is really differing is how long it's going to take you for you to be able to withdraw your money and get to put it somewhere else, whichever point that you choose to invest. So my urge is go with either 499, 999 or 1999, or if you have more, then set up multiple accounts and you can be able to come back and thank me later once you see those profits coming in. So that is all that has to do with the profit sharing. That is for everybody. Should you choose to do something or nothing, then that is coming in each and every day from Monday to Friday. And that is the beauty of having money work for you and you becoming an investor. Let's move to way number 2. That is what we are calling the direct and indirect recommendation. So for the direct and indirect recommendation, this is where you are becoming actively involved in the company and you are helping the company grow by bringing in more investors. So for the direct, this is you right here. This is your personal effort. And let me just pick an example of all our participants this evening. And I can see Clement. Let me use the example of Clement. Clement is very attentive. So say, for example, Clement goes ahead and shares this investment with Conp, and Conp be able to invest $249. Then Clement is going to be paid 10% of what Conp is able to make an investment, and that is going to be $24.9. Just imagine $24.9 paid out instantly the moment the person that you are able, or the investor that you bring in, is able to make that investment. How interesting is that? Just imagine $24.9 you can be able to add your daily profit, and you can be able to withdraw that money as early as tomorrow, next week, end of week. How soon you are able to have those investors coming in. If you have 2 or 3, then you have more than $45, 46, $50, and you can be able to have that money be able to do something else that you want with it. So that is as simple as that, just to also give you an encouragement, just to give you a perspective on why I'm encouraging you to go for the bigger package. Just imagine that you have one of your colleague, one of your friend be able to make an investment of the $999 investment. Remember, there's also the 1,999. You are walking away with a commission of 10%. That will be $99.9. That is instantly. If you do that evening, then you're going to be paid that money evening. It doesn't matter which amount that you have been able to invest. So it is also very easy for you to be able to have your money back just by being paid the direct commission or the direct bonus just from your personal effort. So just imagine if you could do this to 3 people or 4 people or 5 people, 5 investors you are bringing in on board. You are working close with $300. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, $300 here in Kenya is the amount of money that people are being paid as fresh graduates. There are a lot of people who don't get to walk away home with $300 at the end of the month. But here you just need 3 people. Remember, this is just the $999 investment. And you're also are going to be having the daily profit coming in on top of this. So you have an opportunity for you to be able to become smarter with your investment and your money. The only question is for you. What are you going to do about it? Then moving forward, we get to look also into the indirect recommendation. Let me clear this so that you are able to concentrate. So the indirect recommendation says from the second level all to the way up to the sixth level, you're going to be paid 1% rather. So here, for example, we had our example where we had Clement here be able to help Conpi become an investor. That was his personal effort. And Conpi goes ahead and brings in Galaxy J5. And Galaxy J5 now is also able to invest. Let's go for the 1,999 investment. So this for Conpi, this is going J5 is going to be his direct recommendation, but for Clement, this is going to be his direct indirect recommendation, and he's going to be able to earn 1%. That is going to be 19.9 dollars instantly the moment J5 makes that investment. So it is giving you leverage, and you're going to be able to work as a team. So from the second level all the way up to the sixth level, you are going to be earning 1% on the amount that they get to invest. So the way you also get to think about this is, if we have Conpi right here, and Conpi is like the father, then the first level, these are going to be like your children. The second level, this is going to be like your great grandchildren. Third level is going to be like the great grandchildren. By the time you're hitting the sixth level, you have a whole clan, you have a whole village that is your team, that is your network, and you're earning 1% from the second level up to the sixth level. And what is interesting is, this is not going to be your personal effort. This is going, your only personal effort is for the first level, and you get to work with your first level for you to be able to build that team and have a team of investors and marketers, and you get to earn that. How beautiful is that? How interesting is that? You can be able to do so much more as a team, just rather than just operating by yourself. So my urge is, go for the biggest investment and also help your team to do the same. And we are also going to be doing the same. You're going to also get my help, and also other people who are already doing this, and also having teams of investors and also marketers. So that is to do with way number 2. Then we get to move swiftly to way number 3, where we are calling this the binary earnings. And the binary earnings, now the moment you've been able to have that first way come in, what we are calling the direct recommendation, then you're going to be able to build a right team and a left team, and you're going to be earning these binary points. Let me clear this and get to show you where you get the binary points, taking you just real quick. These are the investments, and as you can see, if you are very keen, you can be able to see those binary points. So for example, the $999 investment gives you 400 points. The 999 gives you 200. The 499 gives you 100. The $25 gives you 5 points. The $50 gives you 10 points. The 999 gives you 20 points, and 50 points from the 249 investment. So all the people, all the investors that are coming from your personal effort and also from the effort of your team are going to be also building up your binary bonus. So this is where you get, just imagine, one person is able to invest the 999, giving you 200 points. This is 40 times the amount of points that you get, are coming from the $25 investment. So you need 40 of the $25 investment just to match up with one investment of 999. This is why I'm encouraging each and everybody present this evening, go for the biggest investment, because also the investors that are coming in, they're also getting some good returns, because everybody is getting to earn from way number 1, that is the profit sharing. So moving forward, let's be able to calculate how these binary earnings are being and let me pick another person. Let me pick say Julie. So Julie is able to invest, and I'm going to be able just to use a small example whereby you have Julie, you have a left and right team. And so say for example, from the first people, from the first three investors, they get to invest 999. This gives you 200 points. So then you're going to be able to have a left and right team. Say for example, you have two people on the left and the third person on the right, then you're going to be having 200 points on the right and 400 points on the left. So 400 points, then you're going to be paid 50% of the side or the team that has the least volume. So in our case is the right side where you have 200 points. So 50% is simply means you divide by 2. That is going to be 100 points. That is actually $100. So it is as simple as that. Left and right, the team that has the least points, which will also mean that you're not going to be always having the same points at some time in the left and right team, because one team is going to be able to move faster, and depending on how much they also get to invest, so you get to walk away with $100. So remember, these points are actually dollars, and you get to have these binary earnings coming the same time that the daily profits are coming in. For example, for us people in Africa, because we are ahead of the US time, then we are going to be having these in the early morning hours. So that is how it goes. So say for example, if you have 1,000 points on the right and you have 5,000 points on the left, so in that day you are going to be having 1,000 divided by 2, and you're going to be having 500 points. That is $500 coming in just from the binary earnings. Remember, this is the effort of you and your team, and also the person that also brought you into this investment can also help contribute to you earning the binary bonus. And as time goes by, you will be able to learn that the biggest money comes in from the binary earnings, that is from the team, and this has no ending. The binary earning has no end, it is up to infinity. So this means you are here for the long run, and here you are here for the long term. And also Petronpay is here to stay, it is here for the long term. And oil and petroleum, the industry that we get to tap into, it is here for the long term. Getting to move forward, let's check out way number 4. By now you can be able to see that there is a lot of money for you to get hold and grab of and be able to achieve your dreams and goals. The only question I still have for you is, at the end of this, what are you going to do about this? Are you going to take hold of this opportunity and make the best use out of it? Or are you going to go back to your normal life and let this pass you by? That choice can only be made by you, but I encourage you, take hold of this and run with it, because I've been into this for more than 1 month now. This is my 5th week into this, and I'm seeing some good results. And there are a lot of people, more than 146 countries in the whole world, who are investors into this company. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. We are going to be hitting millions soon, and you can become part of this, and you can be able to become smarter and have money work for you. So moving forward, let's see way number 4, in which we get to also generate income on top of way number 1, that is the profit sharing. So way number 4 is very similar to the direct recommendation. This is from your personal effort, and this is a one-time off from the first 3 people that you get to help or investors. So this is for a cluster of 3. So you're going to be able to start thinking in every 3 investors that you personally sign up. So it means you're walking away with 20% of whichever investor you are bringing in, 10% from the direct recommendation, and also 10% from the 3 stars. So the 3 star is for every 3, and once you have your first 3, then if we go with the example that we have on our screen right now, you have one person invest $25, another $249, and another 999, sorry, then you have a total of 373 invested, and you walk away with 10%. And also this is instant the moment you have that third person. So if you're going to be able to sign up 6 in a single day, then you are working with 2 times the 3-star bonus. If you go ahead with 9, then you're having 3 3-star bonuses that day. If you go with 12, then you're having 4 3-star bonuses paid out to you that particular day. You can do this. I know you know friends. I know you have family. I know you have colleagues which are in the hundreds or in the thousands rank, depending on how interactive you are. Make use of that and also help the people around you so that you also get to win. So this is a win-win for everybody that is into the business, because also they are also going to do the same. And if they don't do the same, then they are able to earn the profit sharings that are coming in each and every day. So my encouragement again, let's take an example whereby we have in Phoenix Hot 8 be able to sign up just 3 people, and we also go with the example of the $999 investment. Then it simply means that these are going to be a total of $2,997 invested. Then you get to be paid 10% of that. So it simply means in Phoenix, these are depending on how soon you get to have the 3, then you are walking away with $299.7 in commission, direct like that. The only question is, how long do you want this to take you? This can happen for you as early as tomorrow, next week, end of week, end of March, end of June, end of 2020, end of 2022. The moment you have those 3, then you get to be paid instantly, because there are no shortcuts, there are no stories. This is an investment system that is working, and it also can work for you. The only question is, are you ready to take part, and are you ready to be able to earn these investments and get to win and also work as a team? So that is all to do with way number 4. Then we get to move to way number 5, then one more, and I'll be done, and I'll open the floor for you to be able to ask questions, and then we get to wrap up this evening training. So way number 5, just similar to way number 3, the binary bonus. Here now, once somebody has been able to hit the 300%, then they need to renew. So in our example, we had the first 3 people with the 999 investment, and we have the left and right team, whereby we had the right and the left, we had 1 and we had 2, and here you are able to have 200 points, here 400 points. So once they hit, these 3 investors, they hit 300%, they are going to be able to renew their accounts, and you're also going to be able to renew your account and extend your contract, because you don't want to be able to hit and run, just one time off and run, but you want to have this money coming in over and over. So with that example, then from the binary bonus, you are able to earn 50%. So the renewal bonus gives you half of the 50%, which is, in our example, we are able to have $100. So here you get to have half of that, and that is going to be $50 on top, just from having your team to be able to renew and be able to retain your team. So this, you can also call it a retainer bonus, as you get to also help your team grow. So with that being said, that is all to do with the renewal bonus. Then we get to move to the last way, and I'll be through with this. So this is called the program of awards. So the program of awards is like a milestone pat on you. It's a milestone award. It's a milestone pat on your back the moment you get to help your team and also grow your team, have investors coming in. So for example, you can see that the first milestone is what you're calling the star. Then you move to 2 star, then 3 star. So the star, remember the binary points, Then once you be able to accumulate the binary points left and right, starting from your direct, then to the indirect, then you're going to be having these points coming in. So if you have a minimum of 300 points, then you are at star and you'll be able to walk away with $100. Then 2 star, you get to have 6,000 points, sorry, and you get to be rewarded 200 points. So remember, this is a one-time off, and this is just to say, hey Peter, hey Caleb, hey Con, hey Infinix 8, hey Chisimba, hey Clement, hey Galaxy J5, hey Julie, hey Aaron, hey Peter, hey Karen, congratulations for doing a good work and helping the company grow. And here is a reward of 200, 100. 3 star gives you 600. Ruby gives you 1,000. Emerald gives you 1,300. Sapphire gives you $2,000. Diamond gives you 20,000, over $20,000 as a part on the back, and that goes all the way up to the Emperor Diamond, where you walk away with $250,000 instant cash paid out to your account, and you can be able to withdraw that, do your investment. If you are for charity, then you get to help out your charity. So this is a one-time off, and this is all going to be calling for a teamwork. And that reminds me one quote that I love so much, and it is from, if you are a fan of movies and a series, then from the Game of Thrones, there is a quote that goes as, when the snow falls and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. So this calls for a teamwork, and that is why the company is able to reward you. I'm going to repeat that. When the wind blows and the snow falls, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. So we need to work as a team. You need to work as a team, because there's so much that you can be able to work as a team. If you want to go fastest, then you work as a group. But if you want to go fast, you walk alone. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to the end of this evening's training. So you've been able to learn, what are you tapping into, what industry are you tapping into, what is the name of the company. As you can see, it's called Petronpay. How much do you need for you to be able to start your investment, and also the two sides, the investment part, if you just want money for work for you, and also the business part, where you are going to be building a team of investors and earning those commissions and earning those money sooner and sooner. And so you've also been able to see all the various ways in which you get to earn. And that brings me to the end of the presentation. I just like to welcome each and everyone to ask any questions that you might be having. Kindly uh, turn to the chat and be able to put in any questions that you might be having, and I'll be able to answer all those questions. Then we can be able to wrap it up. So as you are doing that, I just like to welcome my mentor, my leader, the person who introduced me to this investment, and I'm always grateful for her, because she was so much caring and loving that she was able to share this with me, and see the potential in me, because I'm an open-minded person. I'm a person who loves business. I'm somebody that is driven by goals and finances, and so that is why I was able to take this opportunity, and I'm very, very, very grateful for her for sharing this with me. She's a loving and charming lady, very smart, very hardworking. And if you come on board, then you're going to be able to see how interesting it is to working with a person that is a winner, a person that is a go-getter. I'd just like to give a few minutes to share with us her story, and also an encouragement to you. If is the system, is it really working for her? It is working for me. Can it be able to work for you wherever you are? Even if you don't have a lot of money, you just need get started. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Madam Lavin as she shares with us her part of the story as Also, you get to ask your questions, and as we get to wrap this up, Madam Lavin, the floor is yours.
Wow, thank you so much, Leader Kevin. Always a pleasure to listen to you do the presentation, and I tell you, you does what you do best. So congratulations for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so good evening, everyone, from wherever you are tuning in from. My name is Lavin Omolo. Streaming live from Nairobi, Kenya. And it's a pleasure to be here to learn together. And you're most welcome to this platform. We've heard about the entire concept of the business, and you're lucky enough because you've gotten the entire plan. And congratulations again for tuning in to this meeting, because it simply means you're somebody who is
Sorry, we can't hear you. Madam Lavin, kindly check your audio. We can't hear you clearly. Okay.
sorry.
All right. Welcome back.
There was some interruption, sorry. Yep, so I was congratulating everyone who has made it to this meeting. It simply means that by you creating time to be part of this, it simply means that you're somebody who is open-minded enough and you're eager and curious to learn more about how you can also expand your social flow. So congratulations for making it to this wonderful business meeting. So personally, I've been in this program for about now 5 weeks, and I always appreciate the fact that I made up my mind to be part of this, because I've really seen amazing results from this wonderful company of Petronpay. Many a times we praying various prayer points, but who knows when that prayer is gonna be answered. So who knows that by you meeting the person who introduced you or the person who invited you to this meeting was being part of some prayer point that you were praying before, if at all you are somebody who prays. So I've managed to confirm that this system is really working. And since I joined Petronpay business, there's no single day that I've not seen my daily rewards. That's on from Monday to Friday. So that is number one proof to me that the system is really working. And definitely, if it's working for others, why not you? You might be having one or two reasons for you uh, to expand on your finances. So just think of that one reason. Think of that two reasons. You could be here, maybe you struggling to pay your kids' school fees. Maybe you struggling for your house rent. Maybe your general life, you just need an improvement. You need maybe to improve the life of your parents. You yourself, you need to improve your life. What is it that you're gonna do for you to change that situation? And now with this kind of business, you have got the mantle, and it's just a matter of you asking yourself, what is it that you want for yourself? Are you there seated, waiting just to see other people progress in life? Then you yourself will be talking some statements like life is unfair. It's only a certain group of people who are really making it in life. Or do you also want to be part of those people who are making it in life? So by you embracing such kind of an opportunity, it's definitely gonna give you that opportunity for you to make a difference. Who knows? By this particular program of Petronpay, it could be a pathway for you to maybe lift up your parents' life, your guardian's life, your own life. So it's a matter of the choice you are going to make. The presentation or the business has been already presented to you. So ask yourself, what do you want out of this? And make good use of the time you spent since the beginning up to now, so that you can be able to get the utmost advantage of these opportunities. So you're most welcome. We are going to work together. We are going to hold your hands. Everyone is always a starter at the very beginning, but you learn more as you progress. So the only thing is you make your mind come on board. Once you're registered, as early as tomorrow, you're going to start enjoying your daily profit sharing. So you're most welcome. And from me to you, I'd like to wish you the very best. May God bless you all as you make a wise decision to change your life for tomorrow. So thank you so much and have a blessed night.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Madam Lavin. Thank you, my mentor. Thank you, my leader, for sharing those words, wise words for you, for everybody that is present this evening. So we're not doing this just for ourselves, but we are also doing this for our loved ones and also for all the people that are around us. And here you have an opportunity for you to be. My apologies. You have an opportunity to also further the lives of the people around you thanks to this company. Don't let it pass you by. Just go ahead and get started, and you'll be able to have everything going. How do you get started? You just need the signing up link, which will be provided to you by the person who invited you to this training. So this should be the moment that you contact the person who invited you and ask for that signing link. It's going to take you just 2 minutes for you to be able to sign up and get started. So at this point, I know there's somebody who's wondering, is it just people from Kenya, or is it other countries? So, and I know there are a lot of people all the way from Zambia, and I just like to give this floor to a very hardworking gentleman that is also has a full-time job and also finds time to be able to work out these investment and also business. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Nicholas Mukandawire all the way from Lusaka, Zambia, to also share with us how the investment is and how his journey has been.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin Osinyo. Thank you very much for the presentation. And thank you, Madam Lavin, for that word of encouragement. Though I sent you a message, Mr. Kevin, that not feeling too well, but it's fine. I'll still share something because I was working last night and it was raining. So we actually got soaked, But anyway, away from that, thank everyone for joining the meeting. Those others I've seen that they have just joined while the meeting has finished. But anyway, tomorrow we still have these meetings from Monday to Friday, same time, from 20 hours to 20:45, somewhere there. Otherwise, my good name is Nicholas Mkandawile. I'm a proud member of Petronpay family. And away from that, I'm also a police officer at Cheston Police Station, that is Lusaka, Zambia. Okay, so you welcome everyone to this wonderful meeting. And Petronpay actually is just so exciting on my part. Ever since I joined Petronpay, I'm now almost going to 2 months in Petronpay, and I've seen the amazing part of Petronpay. I've enjoyed the money in Petronpay, and I encourage everyone just to take a bold step and be part of the family. See, there's nothing that is so painful than a missing opportunity. So when an opportunity like this has been offered to you, thank God, because Petronpay is here to take you there. Petronpay will never stop building. That's one of our saying that we never stop building, because it's true. Petronpay pays you daily from Monday to Friday, minus recruiting. Imagine that. So for that, it's just so exciting. In spite of your busy schedules, Petronpay is there to work for you. In Petronpay, you make money work for you. Even when you're sleeping, money works for you 24/7. And for that, I really love it. So I encourage everyone to take a bold step. Thank the person who really introduced you to Petronpay. Thank that person, because this is the great opportunity ever. Otherwise, you're all welcome. We're gonna do this together as one, and I'll do it as a family. We don't work alone in Petronpay, but we work as a family. So I just encourage everyone to take a bold step and pay. Thank you very much, Mr. Kevin Osinyo. Back to you.
Thank you, my leader, and my apologies. I saw your message a little bit, but we are also praying for you to get quick recoveries and be back on your feet, strong and ready to kick it. So, with that being said, I just like to have anybody that might be having a question, you can be able to ask, raise your hand and be able to help you answer any questions anywhere that you need clarification. Then you can be um, able to ask. And I can see Galaxy J5, you are here from the very beginning. You can just unmute yourself and be able to go forward with whichever question you might be having.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kelvin Osinyo.
Welcome.
For introducing me to this meeting. Yeah, I really appreciate. And my question is, because we've been investing in different like Bitcoins, Forex, but our hopes just went in vain. Do you understand? So my question is, I have almost 5 questions, which I've just jotted down.
Okay, just go ahead.
So, yeah. So what assurance is Petronpay giving us? Because this thing has just came in my way. Like I've just seen it the past few days on Facebook, and is the company virtually, literally, or physically built? It's just on virtually. How is it? This is my first question. Somebody can just write it down. Okay. My second question is, how can I know the accumulation of my investment and not knowing how you give out the surplus to us? Second question. My third question, where do I deposit cash when investing? When I need to invest in the same Petronpay, where do I need to deposit my cash? And my fourth question is, when you want it, like you said, like you can get the money at any time. So when you want the money, how long does it take for the money to be released? That's my fourth question. My last question, you said that it's we work as a team. And then my question is, who's going to be in charge, or who is going to be holding, and or whose account are we going to be using when receiving the same cash? Thank you very much for the privilege that I've managed to raise all my questions. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin Osinyo. This is Lewis Ngwenzio.
All right. Good questions. Kindly mute yourself so that I'll be able to respond. I've been able to take down all your questions. So, Mr. Lewis, I know you are very sharp, and those are really good questions, and also those can be able to help anybody else. So question number one is the assurance in the long term. Yes, you've been through various investments. I heard you talk about Bitcoin. I heard you talk about Forex and many other things, which you personally know. And as I had started by sharing, this company has been there since 2010. all the way today. We are in 2021 January, towards the end. And if you are a keen guy, and if you are somebody who has been able to evaluate businesses and everything, you get to understand that out of every 100 businesses that start up, 10 only 10 of them out of 100 survive in the first 5 years. Then also out of another 100, only 10 survive. So it means out of 100 companies that start 2021, by 2031, only one company will be standing. And this is going to be the 11th year. So any company that has been in existence for 11 years, that is a strong company. We had all the pandemic that was happening in 2020, but the company was strong and was going on. So that gives you some assurance that this company is not going anywhere. All right, and that the company is here for a long term. If you like to have a stronger and a bigger vision of the company, and also get to interact with the man behind this company, his name is called Johnny Grant. And one of my leaders can be able to put that in the chat. Johnny Grant, you can be able to check him out on Facebook. You can be able to check him out on Instagram, be able to check out on YouTube, Johnny Grant, and be able to see the vision, the mission of the company. What is the goal? Where is he taking this company? But from my own taste, right, I've been able to see, and I've also been able to evaluate. If you look at the whole business plan of this company, the investment of Petronpay, then it is here for the long term, and you can be assured it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Then moving to way number 2, you are talking about the accumulation. Then you get to set up your own account. In the account, that is where you get everything, all the daily bonuses, all the profits, the commissions that you get to earn. All of them are in your account, and everybody gets to set up their own account. Even your team, all the people that you are having in the team, you will be able to see them. There is where the binary, all the team is showing you. So everything gets to happen in your account. So that is where you get to have all the commissions. So the accumulation each and every day, all the payments, there is where you can be able to see all those monies coming in. So once you set up your account, you can be able to see. Then you asked number 3 about depositing. How do you make that investment? Which I will be able to tie with number 4 and also number 5. So number 3 was about making the payment, that is making the investment, and you get to have, I know you mentioned about Bitcoin. I presume you have a Bitcoin wallet or you have a Bitcoin account. So you get to convert your money into Bitcoin and have those money, the 25, the 50, the 499, the 999, which you have them in your kwacha, or in Kenya shillings or Uganda shillings, whichever area that you are coming from. So you first convert your money into Bitcoin, then you get to send into the company. So in total, you're just going to be needing 2 accounts. 1, you need to set up your Bitcoin account, and 2, you need to set up your Petronpay account. So your Petronpay, that is where you get to make the accumulation of everything, get to earn all the commissions, and then once you have earned those and you have more than $25, you can be able to withdraw back to your Bitcoin wallet or Bitcoin account and be able to convert that money. Or if you are more conversant with Bitcoin or you like to learn more, then you can also get to hold, because it's better to have your money in Bitcoin rather than the fiat currency, rather than the local currency, because your local currency gets to depreciate. So everybody is going to be able to set up your account individually, but you're going to be able, once you have your first guy, your second guy, then that is your team, and you need to work together, because they are also getting to create their own accounts, but they have this network, you have this chain that puts you together. So you talking about leadership is simply helping and guiding the new people that you are helping into the team. That's like everybody that here is joining here for the very first time. You need a little guidance on everything, on how the system works, on how you get to help people make payments, on how people need to set up their Bitcoin account, on any question that they might be having, on how to also have other people join in. So that is the leadership that I'm talking about. But in terms of earnings and everything, everybody has their own account and they get to see everything from their account. So I believe all those questions for you, Lewis, Galaxy J5 have been able to be answered. Is that right? Thumbs up, my brother. All is well and welcome. Any other person that has a question, anything that is in gray, I just like to make it for you in black and white. I know Rachel Banda, you came in late once we are able to finish, but I believe this is like your second time also. If you need a recap or anything, just kindly come in tomorrow at the right time, exactly 2000 hours Zambian time, South African time, and 2100 hours Kenyan Ugandan time. And you can also get to convert that to your local time as well. So with that, much has been said. I'd just like to know if there's any other question or there's any other concern, I'll be able to iron that out. Then we get to call it an evening. We get to call it a training, so that I get to give you humble time to get back to the person that invited you. If it is I'm the one who invited you, we met on Facebook, WhatsApp, then reach out on WhatsApp. I'll be able to give you the sign up link. I'll be able to guide you on setting your Bitcoin and making the payment, and you'll be able to have everything set. I can see Infinix Hot 8. You have been able to take a lot of notes. Are you been able to have any questions noted, or you are good? You can unmute yourself, Infinix Hot 8.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
Thank you for this wonderful meeting.
You're welcome.
I'm calling you. I'm from Zambia.
Yes.
Yeah, and I haven't been in such an experience. My interesting part is I had one of my fellow Zambian from Lusaka, and if he is listening, I'm from Kazungura. He knows that part. But the only question I have for tonight is on security. How secure are we, or is a person who has joined this Petron company, the security of such an individual from cyber? We have such things happening. Thank you.
All right. Okay, let me answer that. Then Julie, you can go shoot ahead. I've been able to see your hand. So there are various security levels that have been able to be set up by the company. If you've been able to be involved in much of online accounts, then you know we have something as what you call the two-factor authentication. We also have being able, also this security comes from a personal level, whereby you have something like a strong password, you have what you call the two-factor authentication, and also it's very hard for somebody to be able to log in into your account once you have that secured with a strong password. But the company has been able to add the second layer of what you call the two-factor authenticator, whereby you need a specific code for you in order for you to be able to log in. Then once it's very hard also for somebody to withdraw your money, because once you make a withdrawal, then you get an email that you have to first confirm. So you have to do an email verification before you are able to withdraw that money. So if somebody, say for example, was able to access your account and make a withdrawal, they cannot be able to make that withdrawal before having that email confirmation. That will be pending. So you have the two-factor authentication going around, you have that email verification going around. So it is very, very hard for somebody to access your money. And remember, this is your personal, this is your business, this is your personal account. So if somebody is not able to access those, then it's going to be hard for that person to be able to have access to your money. So that is security enough. And for the period that I've been into this investment, I'm yet to have not yet had any cybercrime, anybody lose their money from their account. And that means it is very secure up to this moment. I believe your question is answered in Phoenix Hot 8. I'm not sure of your official names, but I believe, is it, are you satisfied?
Yes, thank you. My official name is Himuyandi Brave. Brave. That's my official name. Thank you.
Okay, and who invited you to the training this evening?
Yeah, I can't pronounce it properly, the name, but I have his line on WhatsApp.
All right, then you're
Kevin Osinyo.
I followed the link on WhatsApp, yes.
All right, that is me. That is Kevin Onsinyo.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're most welcome. So I saw Julie, you had a question, Julie. You can unmute yourself and go ahead, Julie. I see your hand is up. Just unmute yourself and be able to ask what you need answered. Just click the microphone icon below and be able to unmute yourself. On the bottom left, click the microphone icon, unmute, and go ahead and speak.
All right, thank you so much. I'm also Juliet from Zambia.
Yes, Juliet.
Yeah, we've been trying to like join some network businesses that have not been working. What assurance do I have that when I join Petron, I will make my business big, and I'll invest and reap my investment? And the other question is it a must that for me to start earning, I have to have my downliners, or it's a must that I have to invite someone in my team before I start earning?
Okay, nice questions, Julie. And that shows you are somebody who looks for opportunity, since you've mentioned you've been into various opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen present this evening, I believe you can be able to see my screen, and I believe you are able to follow through from the very beginning. So I started by mentioning here we are having our money work for us. Okay, so that means you don't need for you to start having downlines for you to be able to start earning. This is an investment, and here it is money working for you. So you can see from way number one, you get to earn money. You can be able to make good money just by investing, because this is an investment opportunity and you are having money work for you. So right here, you can be able to see from way number one. For way number one is for everybody, whether you have a team going on or not going on. And this can happen as early as tomorrow morning. So Julie, say for example, you go ahead and make your investment today of, say for example, 249 or 499. Then as early as tomorrow morning, since you mentioned you come from Zambia, then as early as tomorrow morning, that is Tuesday, you're going to having your first profit coming in. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that is minus building a team, minus making any signups from the business part. So that gives you the confidence and the assurance that you don't need for you to be able to invest, because here there is not much of selling, but here is more of investment. And so that is the beauty of this company. Yes, you can earn minus recruiting or making sales and also having other people sign up. So I believe I've been able to answer your question, Julie. Just confirm if it is fully answered. All right. I can see my mentor also want to chip in. Kindly go ahead and add some more meat to the bones, Madam Lavin.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kevin. Yeah, just to add on Julie's question, okay, we might have experienced a number of activities before. We could have joined some companies which maybe worked against us or didn't meet our expectations. But to me, I always say various experiences doesn't mean now it's the end of the journey for you. In the journey of success, there are lots of experiences. We might come across bad and good. So at times when we face maybe a certain situation which didn't favor us, it necessarily doesn't mean that we should not be open enough to other opportunities, which definitely might not work as the previous ones worked. And it's so applicable even to our normal lives. And I would like to give an example that, of course, we all go through. I believe we're all adults here, especially for the men. Maybe the first time you started hitting up on a lady, and maybe this lady rejected you. It doesn't mean that that's gonna be the end of your journey towards matters to do with relationship. At the end of the day, you're still gonna reach the goal of getting married. So what if from the very first lady who rejected you, you got you got a perspective that all ladies are bad, you see? So of course that could have barred you now to enjoying your current relationship or marriage if you are married. So what do I mean? Success is a journey, and the various experiences we're gonna face are just preparing us also for some great things ahead of us. I analyzed the company and I analyzed the plan of Petronpay. Honestly, this is a different concept because most networking businesses where some of us maybe could have invested money before, for you to make money, you have to recruit and you have to fully recruit others for you to make even a single dollar. But here in Petronpay, it's now accommodating everyone. Whether you are that person who doesn't know how to talk to people, or you are that person who is aggressive enough to also work with others. At the end of the day, you all be winners. So Julie, I believe you've been able to get something, and for Petronpay, trust me, whether you introduce people or you doesn't, it's going to reward you. So it's just a matter of choosing what do you want to do. Do you want to be an investor, or do you want to be a marketer, or you want to do both? Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kevin.
All right. Thank you, my leader. Thank you, my mentor. I believe, Julie, you've been able to be answered. And we always keep on searching. We don't stop it there, because I like to have the example of my mentor, the analogy of my mentor that says, where you want to go, that is the destination. That opportunity that you have right now, that is the vehicle. And your destination is the most important thing. It's not really being attached so much to the vehicle, but you're going to the destination, because things happen from your journey. You might go ahead, you might get an accident, the car might break down, you might be carjacked, but the most important thing is you getting to your destination. So once that happens, then you have to jump into the next vehicle and be able to move forward. And all these things that we do, looking for a job, starting your own business, doing any side hustle, investing, all these are vehicles. And we have that long-term goal, that bigger picture. That is the goal, that is the destination, and that is what you always get to focus on. So it is not mandatory that you join Petronpay. This is just one vehicle, but if you ask me, this is one vehicle that can get you to your destination sooner, and it is much easier for you to get to your destination with Petronpay as opposed to other vehicles that are out there. And that is why I'm encouraging everybody, don't go to sleep this evening before you've been able to set up your account, and you get started with whichever point you are and be able to grow that vehicle. Because at some point also you get to upgrade your vehicle. It doesn't mean you're going to be driving that one vehicle the rest of your life. There are always going to be new models coming in, and you also have to upgrade. That means you get to move from the 249 investment to the 999 to the 1999. You get to have multiple vehicles. You just don't drive one vehicle. You have a sports car, you have an SUV, you have a luxury car. So that means you're setting up multiple accounts, because the destination is the most important thing. I believe, Julie, you've been fully answered. I see two more people, then we get to wrap up. Let me give the opportunity to Aaron, then I give the opportunity to Chishimba, who was here previously. Aaron, if you have anything, feel free to unmute yourself and go for it, because I want everybody to be comfortable before I end this meeting and you make that wise decision. Aaron, the floor is yours. Are you present, Aaron?
Yes. Sorry, my network went a little bit bad.
No worries.
Yes. I just wanted to find out, because when I started a little bit late, and I didn't catch much of the introduction that was given earlier. So the question is, if one joins, they just need to have any account, any bank account, or there's a specific account where the profits are being sent, like for example, like PayPal, Bitcoin, and that kind of currencies, or they just send directly in your account? So that's just the first question. Then the second issue that I wanted to find out, in terms of when you begin without let's say you want to begin to profit with the first profit sharing. Just once you do the registration and you become a member of the company, immediately, every time, without doing anything, they'll be giving you a percentage. Is that right? I don't know if I got that right.
All right. Kindly mute yourself, Aaron, so that I'll be able to answer you and we don't get any echo. I'm not sure if you are able to follow through, because way number one is also the same question that we had from Lewis, and that was the do with the payment and also the withdrawal. So payment and withdrawal, we get to use Bitcoin. You don't need a bank account. You don't need any other account. So you get to convert the money that you have into Bitcoin, and you are also going to be able to use your mobile money. So you can either do, I know from the people from Zambia, you do MTN money, or you do Airtel money. So you're going to be able to buy the Bitcoins, convert your kwacha to Bitcoin, and be able to make that investment depending on how much you have and how much you want to invest right here. So as from $25, which is about 600 kwacha, give or take, then you can be able to convert that from your Airtel or MTN money, be able to buy the Bitcoins, send to the company's account, Bitcoin account, and be able to start having those profits coming in. Getting to answer your question number two, the profits gets to come in, as you see here, from Monday to Friday. So for example, Aaron, if you get started this evening, then your first investment, your first dividends in course, the daily profit sharing from Monday to Friday will be coming in. So say for example, you invest 249 this evening, then you are logged in to receive your first profit or your first dividends as early as tomorrow morning. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that is minus you are able to sign up somebody. So here at Petronpay, the difference is that this is an investment and money is working for you. But if you want to have more money, then now you go to the marketing part, which is optional. So this gets to work out for somebody who's good at marketing and also somebody who's not good at marketing. So I believe your two questions have been able to be answered, Aaron. Is that right? Kindly confirm if you are comfortable. Okay, seems you are not able to talk or something, but if you have a confirmation, kindly drop it in the chat. So lastly, I'd like to give this opportunity to Chishimba. Michael, welcome in. I don't know if you are here earlier, but if you've just joined in right now, then we are wrapping up our training. We began over 1 hour ago, and now we are wrapping it up. If this is your second time or third time, then you are good. If this is your first time, then kindly join in tomorrow early enough, 2000 hours Zambian time, 2100 hours Kenyan time, so that we get to have this clearly. Chishimba, the floor is yours. I know you were here last week. Just one word and we get to wrap up this meeting.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Kevin.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I have nothing much to say this evening. I was just enjoying the lesson this evening, and I just look forward to invest in Petronpay, to invest with Petronpay. But otherwise, I have nothing much to say. All I say is thank you so much for this platform. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for your time. And may God bless. Have a blessed evening.
Amen, amen, and amen. Thank you also for taking the time. So I believe I can see my chat is clear. There's nothing, there's nobody also with any other concern. So I beg to end up this meeting this evening. If you like to have another fully understanding, if there's any part that was able to miss you out, kindly come in tomorrow. You already have that link, and I've already mentioned the time that we start our meeting. And also, if you like to have a colleague, a friend, a brother, somebody else to learn, just come in tomorrow with that person and we'll be able to teach them. If you came in late, like Michael, then kindly come in tomorrow at the right time and you'll be able to learn. For you who has been able to grasp everything, my only request is kindly get started as early as today. Get started with whichever amount of money you have, and you can always be able to upgrade to the next barrel up to once you hit the biggest amount investment. You need to get started for you to be great, but you don't need to be great for you to get started. And we are going to be sharing with you more. I'm going to be giving more coaching, more strategies on how to grow and become smarter with your money, with your investment. So from me, Mr. Onsinyo Kevin, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, live, I want to appreciate you for taking the time to listen to me and taking the time to learn. That tells me you are a smarter person and you are going far in terms of your finances, because the majority get to complain, but very few get to do something about it. Even in heaven, the time of Noah, everybody was invited to be in the ark, but only 8 were saved. This is for everybody. Are you going to ride the ark, or are you going to be the general majority? My urge is become on board. You don't need to see everything, but you just need to take the first step. And the first step is getting back to the person who invited you and signing up and making that investment, and you'll start see things build up and grow up more and more. Michael, much appreciation for the love. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, Lavin, for the encouraging words. Let's meet tomorrow, same time, same place, same link. Come with a friend, come with a brother. Let's grow together. Let's build this and also help all other people around us. May you have a blessed night, and may the mercies of our mighty loving Father be with you till we meet again. Take care and be safe. Bye-bye.